Hello, my wonderful lovelies. How's everyone out there doing? My name is Jenny and welcome to my channel. It's been a hot minute since you've seen this mug. Like a real hot minute. I've been doing my videos like on my table in the spare bedroom because I had back surgery and COVID and all that nasty stuff. And now, here I am. Oh my god! It seems so weird. And now I have gray hair. As you notice, it's not, well, it's a little purple. But, you know, with back surgery, I couldn't bend over the tub and do my hair. And then I got it cut last week? Last week? I think it was last week. And I'm like, yeah. Because usually I color my hair right after I cut it. I come home like the day after or maybe the day after that and I color it. And I'm like, I don't feel like it. I just don't want to. So I haven't. I'm kind of letting it go. And we'll see how long I let it go for. I'm thinking about doing a little something different. We'll see where it goes. So as you saw by the title of the video, we are doing something that I didn't think that I would see on this channel again. And if you saw the other videos for this particular box, then you know why. Just go back and look at them because I am not going to tell you. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel because it would take too long. But I didn't think that I was going to see this on my channel again. And then I went back and looked just out of curiosity. You know, went back and looked at the Instagram page just to see what was going on with this box. And I saw where they had discontinued the box for a while. They just kind of shut down operations for a while. And then they had a whole new team, which they've done the whole new team thing before. So I was a little leery, just a little bit. So I thought, well, let me read the comments. So I was reading the comments about how they were rebranding, not rebranding, but kind of coming back with a whole new box. As far as the way the box is packaged, which I'll show you here in a minute, and the way that they were handling things. They had like a whole new line of people, and they were redoing things. Speaking of new people, new things. Background. I think I've used it once before, even though I've had it for like 6 months. But they were going to like redo things, and they were going to handle things a lot better than what they did before. And that was one of the complaints I had. Was I mean, I'll tell you like a couple of little complaints. They didn't go back and watch the videos. I was getting broken products. I was getting products late. I was getting my boxes late. I wasn't getting products at all. Communication started out really good, and then it just stopped. They weren't answering emails or anything like that. So I'm thinking, do I really want to try this again? I'm like, no, I don't want to try this again. So I messaged the owner, and I'm like, what is different this time? Like, how can I get a better experience this time? Like, what can you do to help me have a better experience? And she told me the whole thing about how they're going to be doing better. The comments were all over the board. Some people were like, yeah, right, whatever. This is bull crap. You're not going to give us a better experience. Other people were like, well, we're going to give you another chance. So I told her, I said, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you one chance. Let's see where it goes. If I like the box, then we'll continue. It's $24 a month. You get like over $100 worth of product. You get 5 to 7 full-size items. And you never know what you're going to get. However, there are sneak peeks on Instagram. So go over to Instagram and she'll give you some really good sneak peeks. And sometimes it'll be like teasing peeks. You know, it'll be like, we might have a full box of this or kind of a full box of that. And they're talking about doing a full box of palettes. So it's a tease. Don't know. Might be next month. Might be the following month. We don't know yet. But anyway, this is the box. See the box? Do you see I have a hole? Do you see it's torn here and it's open here? So I suggested to her, since that arrived like that, and it's like kind of buckling, the tape should go this way and then this way, because if something's not packed right in there, you're going to lose it. Like, it's going to come out. I've had that happen in other boxes before. It will come out the hole. You know, I can reach in there and pull product out. So the tape needs to go this way, and then this way if they want to like provide extra stability to the box. Whoops, we don't want to see my address. But it needs to go this way. You know, it needs to cover these tabs. So I told her that's one thing that I would change. Same thing with the top, because the top's only covering here, so that, you know, it could like if it's sealed there, it could still like, the sides could still pop open and things could fall out. So they really need to package that a little bit better. So that's one complaint I had, was the fact that this is cute. I do like the little handles, even though mine was kind of like taped over. You know what I mean? But that's cute. That's two things I would change. I would change the way they tape them. I know they do it really quick, like bam, bam, it's done. They need to go bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I package boxes all the time. When I used to do giveaways, I package a lot of tape on my boxes. I do. But they need to go bam, bam, and then maybe do, you know, one across here for safety. Like, you know, if they want to like take it across for the label. That's one thing. Another thing, when I did get the holes in, I was like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. So I opened it. It just opens just like this. Your package on the inside. Mine came, let me show you. Okay, so it's like this, okay? There's your package, but you have all this space in there. So things could go like that and move around. I was a little worried about that. The way things came packaged, they were just packaged like this, which I appreciate the fact that everything was in bubble wrap, but not much bubble wrap. It was like one piece. and then like this. But they did put the things that could spill in a little bag, which I love that. I love they actually did that. And then the palettes were just kind of wrapped in like that. You know what I mean? They weren't wrapped the best. I think there should be a little bit more packing material, but not enough to go over weight. I know they do everything by weight because there's a shipping charge. So they do things by weight. However, I think that it could be a little bit better than just throwing that in there. That's how it was. Just like throwing, like, here you go, here's your palette. So I think that could be a little bit better taken care of. I think they need to package it a little bit better than just putting a little bit of stuff on it and throw it in a package. This needs to be taped like this. So you need to tape this box or that package. This could have been better than just rolling it up. You know what I'm saying? They need to roll it and tape it. It takes time, but if you want to keep your subscribers longer, these are little things you need to do. You need to actually take care of what you're doing. You need to put it in a bigger piece instead of just, oh, this is the leftover piece, let's just roll it up and throw it in the box. That needs to be taken better care of. Like I said, I do like the fact they put anything that could spill in its own baggie. That means a lot to me. But I think they need to do a little bit more care because that's how things get broken. That's how I had problems with it before. And maybe get some of those little peanuts, you know, the ones that are pretty cheap, and then the ones that dissolve in water. That way, you know, economically speaking, you can do that. Or just put another piece of bubble wrap around it. Something that's going to stop it from bouncing around, because I was very worried that I was going to get broken pellets. But thank God I didn't, because what I got, I loved it, guys. I did. I love this box. I just wish it had been packaged a little bit better and the box would have been taped better, because if these were not in that baggie, it had fallen out the bottom. And even so, I mean, if you look at this, you know what I'm saying? It could have fallen right out. And the way the mail's handled nowadays, you just don't know. You do not know. But you can follow them on all these things right here. Just go follow them. Check out the different sneak peeks and stuff that she has. But I gave them another chance. Just to see how it goes. And I do not have the makeup on today. This was like an impromptu. I was going to have a dentist appointment this morning, but I woke up with my COVID cough because it comes and goes, and I was barking like a dog. I went to bed last night with it, woke up with it. So my son actually went in place of my dentist appointment, and you'll hear it's coming. It feels like it's coming. Butter. But he had his last dentist appointment canceled too. We always have them at the same time. So thank you. So he went in my place because I was just barking like a dog. So I put makeup on the car. So I was waiting for him. So I do have a look, and I will put it right here. No, I'm not gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it when I'm talking about the palette. I teased you. But there's two palettes in this box, and I did combine both palettes to make the look, and I really liked it. There's a couple colors that are like, not very pigmented, and I want to show you. So the first thing we have, it's by Rude. I have never heard of Rude. That's why I like these little boxes. Like I've told you before in my ice cream, I love supporting indie brands. They just don't get the attention they need to get. Like, for instance, Jeffree Star was an indie brand, right? Back in the day. And look at him now. You know, that's what we need to do, is we need to give small brands a start. And this is how you do it. It's by small boxes like this. You know, BoxyCharm at one time was like that. They were a little box. Now look at them. You know what I'm saying? Let's support the indie brands, guys. So this is by Rude times Koi Footwear. It's it's their own COVID took my brain away with chemo brain collaboration. It's called the Boots Collection, and it's by Hydra Matrix Kawaii platform boots. It's 14 pressed pigments and shadows, and this is what it looks like. Look how cute that is. I'm gonna walk all over you. AC/DC. Anyway, that's what it looks like. And these are the colors, and when you open it, look how cute this is, guys. It's got a little mirror, and let me take the little cover off. Cover the mirror so it doesn't blind you. But this is the palette, and I use quite a few of these in my look. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here for you. I'll put one over here, maybe one over here, or maybe here, depending on how much room I have my face in the picture. But anyway, that's the palette. The color I was most disappointed in is this green. Okay, watch this green. First I'm gonna pair it. Look at this pretty color here. Okay, it's a little glittery, but it's soft, so watch. See how you press it in? So it is a little bit glittery, just to let you know. See the glitter on that? It's got some glitter to it. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the glitter, but you'll see it in the look, okay? It shows up better in the look, it really does. I don't know if I can do it on my hand or not, because it is pale, and I'm pale, but it does show up in the look. You'll see it in the look. But the green, I was really disappointed in the green. Because when I tried to put it on, well, you can see it better here, but when I tried to put it on my eyes, I didn't really have anything. Well, you can see it better here than when I actually placed it on my eye. Same thing with the blue. The blue is the biggest disappointment in the whole entire palette because I wanted to use the blue. Okay, here's the blue. See how much I'm rubbing it, okay? You see it? There's not much there. Not much at all in that blue. And when you try to swatch it, where's the blue? Hello? Where's the blue? Where's the blue? Where's the blue? Where's the green? The pink? You can kind of see it there, right? You'll see it in the look. You'll see it in the look. But I was very disappointed. I was like, there's no blue. Like, it's not there. It does not show up. And you know what? I didn't even check that purple. Let's look at the purple. I didn't even check this one. This one right here. I didn't even check that one. Let's check that one because I didn't use it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. But for some reason, it's got sparkle. Can you see the sparkle in that? Try to get close to you without... There we go. I don't know if you can see that sparkle. Let me see if you can see the sparkle in my hands. I don't know if you can or not. Well, I just kind of rubbed it all off my finger. But that's what I'm talking about. It has pigment. But those colors, just like... I really wanted to use those. And I put them on, but there's no color. Like, there's no color. So it's a hit and miss. You got some that do well, and then other ones that you just don't. But I do like the palette. I do. It's bright and pretty and nice and pastel. I really kind of gotten into pastels and nudes. If you look at my face now, you know, it's my Doll 10 Beauty that I've had for quite a while. Yeah, and I finally used it. The next thing is by Oaklyn or Oaklyn. I'm not sure. We've always kind of been in my brain here how to pronounce it. Never been a fan. If you went back and looked at my videos that had this brand in it, I have never ever been a fan of this brand because I've always had trouble with their pigments. With this palette, guys, it's called the Spectrum. You ready? Bam! Look at those colors. Just look at those colors, would you? I love my oranges, and I love my... I'm just trying to find something to cover with. Let's see. I love my oranges, and I love my... Wait a minute. I gotta find something to cover this with. I love my oranges and yellows. So, there we go. So that's the palette. It comes with this. One end's a brush and one end's a sponge. I don't use a sponge, but I did use this brush underneath my eyes. But that's the palette. And I did use a few of these colors, and this is what I came here for. Look at that. I love yellows. Like, I love yellows. I just ordered the new Jeffree Star palette because it's just the yellows. But I have all those other palettes except one anyway. But I did like this one. I did like this one. The pigmentation is actually there. I mean, it's there. These two colors, it's there. Like, this is the best Oaklyn palette I've ever tried because usually there's just not pigment. There's pigment. There's pigment. So I was very surprised there's that much pigment in this palette. I was very happy with the palette. And I used both of them in my look, as you saw the look. It's not my favorite look. I just kind of haven't been very good at looks lately. Like, not at all. Like, not at all. But I did like it. So I was very pleasantly surprised that I actually liked these palettes. Like, I did. I really liked them. And, you know, I'm a palette... I don't know what word to say, how to say it, but I don't know if it'd be the right to say it on the channel. But I do collect a lot of palettes, so I really like those. And the next thing we have is what I was showing you, the little baggie. And we have... Get out of the bag. We have a lip balm, which I didn't try this. It's Vanilla Bean Lip Balm, and it's by Bella Pierre. Okay. It smells really good, but that's what it looks like right there. Right there. And it's very soft. Wow. It's very soft, but it doesn't indent, so it's not like you're digging in. But it's really soft like Vaseline, kind of, but not like gooey. I don't know how to describe that. And then it came with Bella Pierre. These are all Bella Pierre, I think, right? Yeah. It came with just a clear lip gloss. Just nothing to it. Just a clear lip gloss, which I'll try to put that on now. It's kind of hard, though, because I have a lip gloss on. It doesn't feel sticky. Like, as of right now, it doesn't. Wipe that off really good. But I can't tell since I already have lip stuff on. But it seems okay. But it's a clear lip gloss. And there's no values, by the way. There's no values or anything in here. They just say it's worth more than $100. Clear. And this is a big size. I mean, you can see it's a big size lip gloss. It's not a baby lip gloss. And then the lipstick. I really like the lipstick, guys. Like, I love this color. It's called the Antique Pink. And I usually don't like these colors. You should know that by now. But I like this one. That's the color right there. And let me just put it right here for you. Look at that. 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 Pretty in it. I liked it a lot. And it also came with the matching pencil, but my pencil was weird because it's down in there. Like, see where it fell? Like down in there. So I had to like really be careful using it. But that's the lip liner. But now I got to figure out how to get it out of there because it's down in there. So if anybody knows, can you sharpen these kind of pencils? Because it doesn't turn up. Like, it's just in there. You know what I mean? It doesn't turn. I don't think. No, I don't know. Oh no, it's way down in there. Look, do you see that? I just now, look, it's busted. It's like, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can. It's down in there. Like, I don't think maybe I can push it up through there. Maybe I can do that. I thought maybe it was like one of those sharpener things. I thought maybe it turned on the bottom, but it doesn't. I don't know if I could stick something through there. Like, let me try one of these little fully things. Oh wow, that's like gooey. There it is. There it is. But look, it's broken on the bottom. That's weird. But anyway, I still want to know. Do any of you guys know? Oh, it's all glue on the bottom of it. That's really strange. Ew. It was like maybe supposed to be glued inside there. That's a little strange, guys. I don't know about that. But yeah, okay. So it's still going to go down in there because apparently it's supposed to be longer than what it is. I don't know. That's a miss for me. I like the color. It felt good, but the way that it's designed, I don't like. But I've always wondered, like even with my ColourPop liners, how do you sharpen them? How do you sharpen a gel pencil? I tried with my regular sharpener, but it didn't. It like breaks the plastic on it, and I don't know. There's got to be a way to sharpen them. And what do you do? Like, because when you use them, they flatten out. There's got to be a way. If you guys know, I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. But if you guys know, let me know. Just let me know. So that's everything in the box. We got these here, and then we got these two palettes for $24. I think it's really good. I do. I like it. I like it. So she got me. So yeah, you got me, girl. You got me. So I stuck around for another month. They do automatically bill, just to let you know. So if you decide you don't want it, you better get it out before the first of the month because they will bill you. So I got billed again, and I'm like, man. And I thought, I better open this box. I opened it, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. I love it. So I'm hoping that it continues because I got this box I got this box probably like, I want to say a week and a half after I ordered it because they were just getting everything up and running. So I've already paid for June's? I don't know. Because this was the first box, and I don't know if that was the April. Anyway, I think it's a good box now. We'll see. We'll see next month and see if I still feel the same way. So stick around. Just keep looking for, you know what? Just go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Duh, right? Just do that, and that way you know. You know, you'll know when I'm doing another one of these boxes, unboxings, and then you'll know what I think. Just saying. Just saying. You never know. You never know what I'm up to. Hello, my wonderful lovelies. I love you guys so much, and I thank you so much for being here with me. If you haven't been here before, my name is Jenny, and welcome to my channel. If you have, welcome back. I'm so glad to have each and every one of you here with me today. Today we are talking about the May issue of Slay Glam Box. If you saw the first half of this video, then we talked about the April Slay Glam Box. So I decided to put it all in one video because when I got the box last time, I wasn't for sure which month it was, but I found out it was the April. I signed up in May, so they went ahead and sent me the April box. This is the May edition. It's $24 a month. And if you go back and look at some of my videos from the playlist, then you would know Slay Glam Box and I didn't have a very good ending in the beginning. There were some issues, but things are looking a bit better. They have kind of reamped Slay Glam Box. They've gotten a new team. They've redone some things in-house. So we're going to give it a try. This is my second month. If you saw the first one, then you would know I really like that last one. I like the last one. I like the last one a lot. I had some really good products that worked very well. And you'll see the difference between last month and this month as far as the way I thought. I do have some products on my eyes that actually came from this box, and then a couple of the products I have in here I already have, so I can let you know what I think about them. Without further ado, let's get on to this box. That's $24 a month. It comes with this nice little handy dandy mailer, and I'll let you know, if you saw last month, you would saw a couple of complaints or suggestions that I had for them, and they did take that into consideration. So last month you saw that they only had the tape across here. And if you look at this month, you see that they did tape all the way across the top. And they did, even though I opened it, they did tape across all the way at the bottom, and they taped all the way across the top. Yeah, they did kind of taper the handles, which, whatever. But yeah, they probably should tape across and then lift the handles up and tape inside. But it probably gets, when you have some boxes, it probably gets a little annoying trying to lift the handles up and tape inside. But it would have been nice, not to have to worry about trying to hold it like that. But it's still really cute, and I'm glad they did that because now it makes it so nothing can fall at the bottom. So I do really, really appreciate that. And it is a very sturdy mailer compared to before. But they did still only put a little bit of packaging materials in it. And the reason these are in here is because I already have these items. So both of these items I already have. These will be in a future giveaway, which I hope to do soon because I have a big box full of stuff. And I keep talking about giveaways. Speaking of which, there is a giveaway on my channel right now. It's called a surprise. So if you want to go back and look at, there's a video for another box. Should I tell you what that box is? Maybe you'll look for it. Maybe I should, because I'm still waiting for 20 different people to comment on it in order to give that box away. It's my beauty. It's my what does you call it? Ice cream? Yeah, it's ice cream. My ice cream beauty box. There's a giveaway, but I don't have 20 people comment on it, so it's sitting in my room over there. You got some dust on it, so you might want to go check it. And I'm really good at putting some other stuff in with that from these other boxes, so you might want to go check that out to see how you can win other stuff from other boxes. I'm gonna throw them in there, so go check it out. Anyhow, so that particular palette that's in that box I already have. So maybe that one might go into other box. It's in the other room that I'm waiting for 20 different people to comment on to be a surprise giveaway. I'm just saying. Alright, so they don't tell you the prices of everything in the box. But Beautylist does. But I don't have the paper in front of me. I would tell you what one of them is. But this one here, it's by Base Blue. There is a picture because I did do it in my other box. So I think if I did it, I think I might have did it after. Or I don't know. I can't remember. But there is a view. There's a picture, I mean. And this is the palette. Now, it's a very pretty palette. In the pictures, I thought it was going to be bigger. Okay, this is the palette right here. Actually, I think when I did that one, I hadn't done the look yet. I did the look after that. But these are supposed to be blush colors, and then these are your eyeshadow colors. Well, I don't like shimmery blushes. Like this one is supposed to be a blush, and this one's supposed to be a blush. I don't like shimmery blushes, and if you look, there's not a lot of color payoff. I really had to work with this palette to get that look that I'm gonna put in there. The purple is beautiful, like beautiful, but look, okay. I love to love you, baby. Okay, so you really have to push a lot to get that color to work. Same thing with this blue, but it's beautiful. Okay, the blue has more color payoff than almost every color in there, so there's not a lot of color payoff in the palette. I really, really, really had to work. It's pastel, if you know pastels, then it takes a while to get the colors to work. But the blushes, as far as those shimmers, I didn't like them for blushes. I like them for eyeshadows. But the two blush colors, which are right here and right here, are decent. They're decent. They are lighter than what they show on a finger. Like if you put on your face, by the time you have everything else on your face, they're going to show lighter than what they actually do in your hand. So it's not a bad palette. Would it be something that I would say, oh, I had to go buy that? Nope. Sorry, I wouldn't. I don't like it that much, and there's a whole lot of kick up in the pan. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably, well, you might be able to, I don't know. But there's a lot of kick up in the pan. It's called the Flower Eyeshadow and Blush Palette, but I wouldn't use it for blush. I would use it for shadow. I really would. And it does stain, as you can tell. Well, maybe you can tell. I mean, I always use a primer. Always use an eyeshadow primer. And I think, I don't know if I use my P. Louise or my Gerard. I use one of them. That's the two I use. I'm not sure. But this is not something I'm going to be grabbing like, oh, I have to use that eyeshadow palette. It's not. It's just not going to be something I'm going to gravitate toward. The next thing is, let me go through. Okay, something else I do have is going to be the Basic Beauty. And like I said before, you do not understand. I don't know what they were thinking when they did the development of this, but when you look at this, you do not see basic. You do not see the basic. You see base or basey, or you do not see basic. They were not thinking about how they labeled that. They just were not. If I didn't see it on a piece of paper, I would never know it's basic. But it's called the Vodka Soda group, or pair. And I'm going to show you the color. And no, I didn't wear it. I don't know what I was thinking. But this is the lipstick. I do like their liquid lips. I have 3 of them. I do like them. But I got this in a box. Oh gosh, I don't even know what it was. I think it was Ipsy, or it could have been ice cream a while back. So they have a lip liner and a liquid lip. The eyeliners up, or lip liners up top, and then liquid lip. These are the 2 colors right there. And why I didn't put them on my face, I have no idea why I didn't wear them. I wore some Oprah today that I haven't used for a long time. But I do like them. I do like them. Like I said, I have 2 other colors by them that I really enjoy. So obviously what I have, it's actually packaged. What did I do with that box? It's actually packaged in a box like this. Let me show you. It's actually packaged together like that. And it is cruelty free, by the way. But yeah, I like them. But like I said, you cannot tell it's basic. Looks like basic, not basic. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? But I do like those. So that's the plus. That's the plus. The next thing is what I got on my face. Okay, when you see this Oaklyn palette, or Oaklyn, I've heard 2 different pronunciations. I probably should go to the website and check it out. Anyway, this is called Pink Memory 1. Beautiful packaging. You see all these beautiful pink shades and purple shades. Where are they? There's no pinks and there's no purples. None in this palette. None, 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 none. Not a one. There's 12 colors in there. Not one of them colors are pinks and purples. This color here is blue. These colors, and look at all the kick up. Look at all the kick up. Can you see all that kick up in that pan? Do you see it? These are not even yellows. They're mustard. It's pale. And before I get any farther, this could be an insert. Just go watch that. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so this palette had a lot of kick up in the pan. You really can't tell it now because I've worked with it a lot. I've dumped it a lot. But I will show you, like, if I pick up a color, that way you can kind of get an idea. So let's pick up the black. If you can see that or not, let's pick up another one I used. Let's pick up this one. So a lot of kick up in the pan. Extremely hard to work with. That's like the Oaklyn, how do you pronounce it? A lot of their palettes are that way. One will be very easy to work with, and the next one, very hard to work with. This one was extremely hard to work with. I tried to use everything in here, but I did not use this one or this one. I put this one down first, and it just would not blend out right. I put this one and this one in there. It still wouldn't blend out right. The black one kind of went away. I kept blending it and blending it and blending it. You'll see in the picture where it kind of gapped out. And then I put this one in. Looks purple in the pan, like a bluish purple pan, like a bluish purple. On the eyes, it looks more blue, and it kind of gets dark. I even tried wetting the brush with my Evian spray, and it's still, like, it didn't want to blend right. It just wanted to kind of gob. I don't know how to explain it. So I had to, like, blend and blend and blend. It's taken me 45 minutes just to do the eye look because nothing wanted to blend out. This color is absolutely gorgeous. I didn't have any trouble with that one. I give the palette a 2.5 out of a 5. And the reason I give it that is because the color palette itself is very nice. It's very nice as far as the actual palette itself. Nice color scheme there. And maybe someone else will have better luck. The brushes I used my Dillium brushes, different Dillium brushes. I used my Refer brushes. I've used a couple of my Luxie brushes, and then I used the Rose and Bend brushes, which are really good brushes. Just trying to use different brushes to see whether it having luck. And then, of course, my God brushes. The God gave me my hand brushes there. So I've tried all my brushes over and over, trying to see what I can get to work. And it's just, I mean, it's really, really hard to work with. And it just did not want to work. I'm going to turn the camera around. You'll see what I mean. Okay, I'm not used to recording in this mode, but if you look, see where the colors are coming off. It's not blending right. The black's coming off there, and same thing here. And it's like a blend, and it just blends out. It doesn't like want to stay where I put it, but that black, see where it's just not going on. I used my Gerard Clean Canvas. I don't know if it worked different with P. Louise, but I mean, there's a lot of fallout. I've brushed this off several times, and it did not want to blend together. I've tried using a blending brush, and I've even tried using my finger, but this black this doesn't want to stay on. And then there's a brown underneath of it, and it just didn't want to blend. Here in the area right here, it didn't want to blend. Same thing here, it did not want to blend outright. It just kind of gobbed on, but that white is really, really pretty. That's the reason I give the like a 2.5. Can't give it a 3 because it just did not want to blend out. But I wanted to put that in here so you guys can see. The pencil, I did like. It's by Kaylin. I did like that. It warms up with your skin, and it does work pretty good. Okay, now that you've seen that, let me show you. I've been wearing this since, 13 hours ago. So I had to go back after that clip and put more blue on, because I realized after that clip, the blue was already gone. Come back, and I laid 2 more coats of that blue on my fingers. You want to come in? You want to come and look at this? All right, come in and look at this. And we're going to take, okay, what? Oh, that's about as far as you're going to get in. But if you want to take a look at this, and do you see how it patched? Do you see the blue? It's right here. What do you see right there? You see a bunch of patchiness. Right? You see that patchiness right there? That's where the blue is supposed to be. And then the black comes in. And what do you see? You see patchiness all right there. The brown is supposed to be in there. You see a little bit of that mustard right there, right? What do you see? You see black. It's a very good smoky. If you want to smoky look, you want a smoker look. Look over here. What do you see? What do you see again? You see the same thing. You see patchiness right there. That's what the blue's supposed to be. Lots of patchiness. Hated this palette. Sorry, Oakland. Did not like this palette at all. Very, very hard to work with. It took me 45 minutes just to get this mess on my face. The colors do not blend. This color, I love. I love this one. Love that one. This palette is a 2.5 out of a 5. And before I get any farther, I want you to look. See that right there? That's the liner that I'm going to be talking about. The liner looks really pretty there. And then we'll tell you a little bit more about that. So let me take it back out. No, not back in. Don't be standing up that. We're standing up that. We're going to go back out. And I'm going to talk some more about this palette. Okay, so out of this palette just itself, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of a 5. And the only reason I'm giving it that 2.5 is because the fact that the colors are good. It's a good layout. The color palette is a good color palette. I give it that. And it could be just my skill level. It could be that I use the Gerard Clean Canvas. It might be that. It could be that maybe it needs the P. Louise. Or maybe it needs another brand. It could, it could very well be that. I don't use concealer like a lot of people do. I just don't. It's too dry on my eyes. Could be possibly that. Okay? Could be the brushes I used. I tried my Dillian brushes. I tried my Luxie brushes. And I tried my Refer brushes. And also tried my Rose and Bone. And none of them, even tried my God-given fingers as you saw in the clip. None of them will lay this stuff down except that white. And this is the savior. This is the savior of that palette. Nothing else. This here, this color right here, as you saw, no. Even with the finger, it wouldn't stay on my eyes. This palette would not blend out very well. It would not adhere to my eyes. I put the colors on over and over again. And as soon as I pick up a little blending brush and go, they would go, no, 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 stay away. Because it would just go away on its own. Don't like it at all. So let's move on to something that was okay. I liked it. And that was the Kaylin. And it was their gel glider eyeliner pencil. This is what the box looks like right here. It's right there for you. Right there. Can you see it? Can you see it? Maybe. My light might be hitting it wrong. I don't know. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can't. But this is the actual name of it right there. I know you can probably see that, right? I don't know. The color. Oh, there we go. It's a purple color. This is what it actually looks like right there. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it does, right? But this is the type of gel. This is a gel on it. It does not twirl up. You have to actually, sharpen it. This is the color. It's got a little bit of glitter to it, which I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. It's like a bluish purple, just like that palette has that bluish purple color in it. It's supposed to be waterproof. I kind of debate that a little bit. I put it on, as you saw, on the outside edge right here, just to get a little bit of a, a little bit of a mini winged liner. Once your skin warmed it up, it went on very, very nice. Once your skin warmed it up, it went on really, really nice. It didn't skip, it didn't jump. Some of the other liners I've tried like this have done that. I usually don't do much of a liner, like as far as like across my eyes. I do like a small one, but it went on really well. I put it on my waterline up top like I usually do with my Sister Anne. It didn't stay. Like I put it on there for a while, and then I went on and did, you know, like my mascara on the side and everything else to see what it would do, to see whether it transferred to my lower line. And at first it didn't transfer at all. I'm like, oh cool, it doesn't transfer. But then I looked again and it wasn't there. Like usually if it's going to mess up anything, it'll transfer down to my lower waterline before I put before I put something else on. It didn't even transfer. It was like gone. Like my natural tears took it completely off. So it's not waterproof. It did not stay at all. Now on the lower waterline, I don't know, because I don't put that on my lower waterline. I use the Tarte Fake Awake right now, because usually I use my Exit by ColourPop, which I'm out of. I have to order it. I have to order from Amazon. I don't think ColourPop has it anymore. I haven't looked, but I use the Tarte Fake Awake in my lower rim line, but it doesn't stay very long, so it just is what it is. It's like 2-3 years old, so you know. But this was good as far as like up here, because it stayed on. It looks really pretty. It looks nice and soft. But I do like this. It's not the bright purple. It's like a navyish kind of purplish. So it looks really good. So I do like this. But yeah, so far. And the last thing I got was something I got in, I think it was in a Lure box like 2 years ago. Something. It's a long time ago I got this. And this is the Kaylin brush. It's like the contour kind of brush. It's this here. It's in a little package like this. And I already have it. And I kept it because it's around here. I mean, I've got a few hundred brushes here, but it's here. But I wanted to try it again because I can always use another brush. And I'm saying if I like it. But this is the brush. It's dual-ended. So you got your contour brush here, and then you got your nose contour brush like here. It's not as soft as I remember it being. It's flat. See what I mean? It's like a flat brush. So it's more or less, you can like dig it in, if I can use the term, but you're not going to be able to fluff it in unless you really push. But it's not going to be a fluffy brush. It's more, even if you do this with it, it's still going to flatten out. So it's more of a flat type contouring brush. But for the nose, it's really good because it really lays a line really flat like that. So yeah, I do like it. I like the fact it's in a travel case because, you know, when there's two ended, a lot of times you put it down in your box or your whatever your little thing that you keep your brushes in, it flattens it. So I do like that it's in this container because that way you can actually not only take it with you, but you could put it in this and then store it in whatever you keep your brushes in. And I keep a lot of my brushes. I mean, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 things of brush. Oh, I'm at 10. I got 10 things of brushes around here, but I keep a lot of them that I use like right here in front of me and this right here. So I can actually take this and I can sit it, you know, right in here like this, and I don't have to worry about it like getting busted, or I'm not busted, but bent up or anything. I don't have to worry about this brush is getting smushed. So I do like that it comes in its own travel container like that. So overall, this whole box as a whole, what do I like out of it? This, I mean, and the brush is okay. Is it my favorite? No. You know, it doesn't beat my Dillium. It doesn't beat my Luxie Beauty. It doesn't beat my Doll 10. It doesn't beat my my Referee. It doesn't beat those at all. It ranks more with like the I haven't used Morphe in years. My maybe Moda brushes. It's kind of like between a Morphe and a Moda. It doesn't rank anywhere near the other ones. The Basic Beauty, I do like this. I already had it, but I do like this. So out of everything in that box, do not like this at all. When I go through decluttering, this is probably one of the first things I'll get rid of. I do not like this. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to put like a rank it. I'm going to write something on this so I remember that I don't like that. I'm not going to throw it away yet. It's going to be like in the declutter. Do not like that. The palette, this one, it's okay. You know, it's nothing to reach for, but it's okay. I give this one like, I'll probably give this one a 3 out of 5 because the colors are really pretty. It's got some pretty shimmers, but still not something I'm going to gravitate toward. So 1, 2, 3, this is set 4, and then the brush. I give the box maybe a 3 out of 5 because everything coordinates together really nicely. So as far as the way she, you know, coordinated everything and got everything together, she did a good job with that. So I think if I put all that together, that would give it a 3. And I think it came really quickly. It came in the middle of the month. She does do sneak peeks around the 15th or 16th of the month every month, that you can go on their Instagram site and you can see the kind of sneak peeks of what's coming up. And like I said, it is $24 a month. If you want to go over on Instagram and check out Slay Glam Box, you can do that, and then you can get some sneak peek ideas. You can also check out her link and sign up to see what she has. But that's all I have for you today. Let me know what you think about Slay Glam's reboot, if you've signed up again or if you're just kind of hanging out checking to see what's going on. I think I'm going to give it another try. I know I did not like Slay Glam Box. You do not know how much I did not like Slay Glam a while back. Like last year, it was not good. And I know, honey, I know you're watching. And I hate to be that kind of person, but I'm a Karen when it came to Slay Glam Box. I just did not feel well at all when it came to that. But I'm going to give you another chance. This box may not have been the best, but the last one was really good. Like, I really liked April box a lot. Like, I really, really did. But May's is not my favorite. We'll see how June goes. If June goes well, then I'll consider getting it again for July. If June does not go well, and if I see a lot of repeats between this box and the ice cream, since I do sign up longer for ice cream, if this box for June has a lot of repeats in boxes that I've had either from Allure back a year or two ago, Ipsy, and then my ice cream, then I'm just going to discontinue it. So just letting you know that up front, that if I do see a lot of repeats, that I'm going to obviously keep the ones I've had before this box, because the ones I had before this box are my OGs. Just letting you know that. Anyway, what is your thought? What is your thought on what I got? What is your thought about the repeat items? If you get Slay Glam Box, are you getting repeat items that you've gotten other brands? I mean, obviously, there's only so much that you can put into each box. I mean, people are going to have repeats. It's just inevitable. I mean, there's only so many people that work with different boxes. There's only so many companies that will work with subscription boxes, and there's so many subscription boxes out there nowadays. So you can only spread yourself in so many directions. Just like peanut butter, you can push that spread so far, and eventually it's going to come off of that brush. Or like jelly, actually jelly can only be like when you're pushing those preserves out. The preserves last so long before they actually get out there. You know what I'm saying? You can only push them so far. So that's the same way with prescription boxes. You can only push them out so far, and eventually they're going to stop. So with so many companies out there, you can only do so much. That's my thoughts, at least. So I mean, they're only going to be able to have so many things in those boxes when you have so many. And of course, I don't get BoxyCharm anymore. I don't get Allure Box anymore. I don't get Boxy Premium anymore. I used to have 17 boxes 2 years ago. I don't get those anymore. I get my Ipsy that I've signed up for a year. I get my ice cream that I get every 3 months. I don't get my face toy anymore because I have 109 sheet masks. So, you know, I don't have that anymore. I mean, I still am associated with them, but I don't get that stuff anymore. I get my ice cream, my Ipsy, and this one that I'm starting again with. We'll see how that goes. There's some other, like witchy boxes that I want, but they're just too expensive. But I really want them. They're like $34 a month, and I can't afford that, especially this land right now. Just saying. You know, with gift season coming up, my birthday's in July. Be 54 in July. It'd be nice to get one of them boxes, you know, just kind of saying, you know, one of them like you know, nice witchy boxes. I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here with me today, for putting up with my quirkiness and just listening to me ramble, because I do that a lot. And if you like this kind of rambling, this kind of goofiness, and just the unboxings and different things that I do on my channel, just consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't just goof around, just give thumbs up when you don't. But, you know, if you don't like it, just skip to the next video, because we don't like those thumbs down. You know, we just don't. It takes too much time out of our day to do what we're doing. We work really, really hard, and YouTube just like, whatever. They have less than 1,000 subscribers. Who watches their channels anyway? We'll just skip to the next. And they delete people. They delete subscribers. They delete comments. Happens all the time. Don't let that be you. Check your subscribers, the people you subscribe to, and make sure you're still subscribed. I've had a lot of friends I've subscribed to, and when I go to watch a video, it says I'm unsubscribed. I don't unsubscribe from anyone. So if you're thinking I'm still subscribed to your channel and you go look and I'm not, let me know. Okay, let me know. I don't do that. I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of person. So just check your people, let them know that you're thinking about them, and be good to each other and yourself, because there's only so many days in this year and so many days in this life that we have. So be good, be well, and come back and see me again. Love you guys. Bye.